Hey friends, welcome back to Homeschool-ology. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Nikki. I'm a homeschooling mom of 4. Today we are starting our first day of school, so I now have a 9th grader, 5th grader, 1st grader, and kindergarten. So all 4 of my kiddos are officially schooling now. We have our first high schooler and we're entering our 10th year of homeschooling. We have homeschooled from the very beginning. None of my children has ever gone to any kind of school outside of the home. And today I am going to be sharing our first day of the 2024-2025 school year. And coming along with me today are some of my good friends from the secular homeschooling mom community here on YouTube. So thank you to them for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoy watching our videos of the first day. I will be linking the playlist down below. Make sure you go over and say hello to all of them from me. And let's dive into today's video. So today is our first day back. It is August 6th, so it is a Tuesday. We do not homeschool on Mondays because we do co-op on Mondays. I sometimes will homeschool on Mondays when we don't have co-op, but we had a tropical storm come through yesterday, and I was not sure whether or not we would have power or what was going to go down, and so we just didn't do any school yesterday, and we started today. Luckily we made it through pretty well. We didn't lose power at all, which never happens. We live in an area just surrounded by trees, and the power goes out, in a afternoon storm. So we were really grateful that we never lost power. A lot of our friends did. We are just really grateful for that. But we didn't do any schooling yesterday, so we're starting our schooling today. I got up, got everything kind of like situated. I have been meaning to plan plan the first week with me video, and it just didn't happen with all the craziness of the storm. And we had family come through and stay with us early because they were coming from out of town and headed back to Central Florida, and so they wanted to come in, so they came through early, and everything got discombobulated. So I did that in the morning, and then we got started on our day, and so that is what this video is. So I'm gonna jump over to us doing our day, and then I'll meet you back here at the end and kind of update you on how everything went. So you see that email at the top that says reminders, your weekly digest? I almost
deleted that one.
Don't delete that. That's gonna be it. Open it. Alright, so that's gonna tell you all your assignments, but go back up to the top and you see it says click here to sign in.
I think that was the wrong one.
No, that was probably one.
This one?
Yeah. Now type in your email and your regular password. Okay, so now this shows you all of your assignments, and they're listed per day, but you don't necessarily have to go in that order. Okay, so you see yesterday you needed to read those pages. Did you read those pages?
I don't know. I'm on like chapter 4.
Okay, so when you when you get your book and you see what pages it is, you can go through and mark off the ones that you've done. So then you see that top one that says English Composition, Exercise 1. If you click on that right there, nope, down. Yep. That's going to bring you to your assignment. So Exercise 1 is the one that you're going to do. Okay? Go back to the other page. You see all of your assignments are listed there for today. Okay?
That's a lot.
It's not as much as it looks like. And some of it we're going to do together. Okay? And then after, you're supposed to you see this time? Click on it. You need to kind of keep track of how long it takes you to do things, because we got to track hours now that you're in high school.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm supposed to know how long it takes me.
Well, set a timer on your phone.
And I stare at the wall for a while.
Either set a timer on your phone or just pay attention to the clock on your computer.
Mm-hmm.
Sound good?
Okay.
All right, friends, I am headed off to Chick-fil-A to pick up lunch for my kiddos. That was what they asked for to make our first day special. Back in the day, I used to go get donuts, but now that we're much later risers, I have older kiddos, you know, a preteen and basically a teenager now. And so they tend to sleep in later. So they wanted Chick-fil-A for lunch for their special treat for the first day of school. So I'm headed off to pick that up. If you are new here, if you haven't been around, we tend to homeschool in the afternoons, right after lunch. That just seems to be what's best for everyone. We don't have a lot of morning people in my family. And so it just seems to work out better. Like tempers are just better. People are more ready after lunchtime. And so now it is only 11:30 when I'm headed off to pick this up. So we do kind of eat lunch between 11:30. So it is a little bit earlier than your typical, noon lunch. So that, keep that in mind, that we are normally starting school sometime between 12:30, maybe 1 if we're having a late start to our day. That might have to change in this upcoming year because our co-op is going from 1 day a week to 2 days a week. And so I need to make sure that we're able to get in all the things that we need to get in. And so we might have to start doing some mornings. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted on that. But for now, this is what works for us. I don't want to change too much all at once. We haven't been schooling for about a month, which is not super typical for us in the summer. Like normally we don't take off quite that much time. But we all needed a break. So we took it. And as I'm saying that, it actually is pretty typical for us. I don't ever plan on it, but we always end up taking off time because our public school friends are out of school and we end up doing a lot of stuff with them. So it definitely gets choppy. Even if we are doing it, it's definitely not our full schedule, full routine. But anyways, that all being said, today we're having school start after lunch. Now, my oldest daughter did already get started on her work today. She is going into her 9th grade year. And so I took a few minutes to kind of show her. We're using Homeschool Planet this year. I showed her how to log into her Homeschool Planet, how to keep track of things, how to find her assignments and all of that. So she kind of already did get started. She's finished 2 of her assignments already today. And so that is already done. But we do have some group things that we're going to do after we eat. So that is what we're going to start with. So that's what you'll see coming up. And of course, my little 2 will need to get going as well. So I think that's all I have to share with you right now. And yeah, I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit.
Phone can come out. That. Muscles,
These are cool.
Muscles,
And what's this?
Here, wait, or did I put these on the? Oh, I put these on the wrong way.
Then what's this?
That's an arm. Is that a thumb? Don't peel it off. I think it's a broken thumb. No, that's just a piece of plastic.
Yeah. No, we don't need the pieces of plastic. Oh my god, there's another piece of plastic on this.
Just don't go willy-nilly.
Willy-nilly?
Willy-hilly.
Okay.
Nilly.
Willy-nilly. Oh, where's the heart upside down? I think so.
His hand fell off.
Don't chill out.
His hand and feet muscles don't like staying.
So this was a little bit of an impromptu, unexpected activity. I am doing a human body class at my co-op, so I picked up these 2 models to use in my co-op classes, and they arrived right before we were about to get started for school. My kids love opening packages, so I let them open them, and they found these, and they immediately asked if they could take them out of the box and put them together, and I thought, what the heck not, I'm gonna have to take them out of the box at some point anyways, so I let them go ahead and take them out. And then as I was setting up to get ready for our day, and then I just popped the camera on because they were just having so much fun, and they were actually learning quite a bit just from getting these models out and looking at them and checking them out. And it was interesting to see what my older kids what parts they knew and remembered and what parts they couldn't remember or didn't know. And the little kids were just super into it too. So it was a lot of fun and unexpected learning experience that just came out of nowhere. So it goes to show you, like, you never know when your kiddos are gonna, you know, do some really great learning or come up with something really fun to do that is just not even what you had planned to do. And so they definitely spent a lot of time working on these. I will share the 2 models. I'm going to share pictures here for you guys of the 2 models that I picked up. They were both about $18 when I purchased them. I will share the links down below, but I did notice that they're a little bit different prices now, but I think they're pretty good for what I paid for them. They're not like super detailed, and you're not going to get like a lot of great learning for them, but for the basics, what I'm going to be using these for, the basics, they're really actually great models. They have all the pieces. They show how the pieces work together. So I thought it was really great. I got one with that was covered in muscles, and one that was a little bit more detailed on the insides and skeleton. And so, yeah, so they had a lot of fun putting these together, and they actually played with them for a few days, going over the different parts and the different informational material.
We made it. We are watching. We are alive.
Where's the button? Wait, where's the button? Is there one on the
harmony? Are you using Mom's computer? No, that's not Mom's computer. That's Jason's. Mom, you used to have Glenn's computer.
So I left that little nugget in there because her voice is just so cute when she says computer. But anyways, this is me helping my middle daughter getting set up with her homeschool planet, just like I did with my older daughter, showing her how to log in and how to get to her assignments. And so her and my older daughter were be able to do this no problem.
Ready to begin. Okay. Today's goal is to learn to add and subtract with positive and negative numbers.
So at this point, I have my 2 daughters working on their math. A lot of times I'll work with one child doing some other non-independent things while the other one's doing math, because math is independent for both of them for the most part. But today I was dealing with kind of like getting everything settled, getting everybody logged in, getting all the things done. So I let them both work on math at the same time so that I could actually accomplish something else. And so that is what I'm doing at this time. You might see me walking back and forth a few times because I was working on getting things situated. But you'll see here my more normal routine. In a few minutes, I'm going to be getting out my younger daughter's things that she needs me for, and then I'll work on that while my older daughter is still working on doing some independent work. She has a lot more independent work this year than she has in years past, so it's probably going to be her sitting there while me and my younger daughter work together. She kind of needs somebody to kind of be in the room with her. She that body doubling. She just needs us in the room with her to kind of keep her on task and keep her going. So we kind of all like to be together working on it, and she doesn't get terribly distracted by me working with my younger daughter. And then I'm there if she has any questions, she needs me for anything. So it works pretty well. You can see here I'm kind of jumping back and forth between the two, helping them get situated. I think my middle daughter ran off to to have a small break or get a snack or something like that while I'm switching my other one over. My daughter just showed you those Neato puppies. She loves them. I'll also link them down below and put a picture for you guys because they are just the perfect little dogs. They're just like little dogs, but they're Neatos, and they're just like perfect for fidgeting during class. We got another package that day, a cover for my new planner. I'm doing digital planning now, and it's going really well, so I'll be sharing a video of that for you guys at some point. Here we are doing our science. We are doing science and history together. So actually this is history that we're doing right now. So I'm gonna kind of let you guys see and hear us for a minute.
Work to get enough food, but as long as they lived in the right place, that wasn't too hard, so they got to relax the rest of the time. And the beauty of being a nomad is if there's not enough food where you are, you can try to move somewhere else, which is exactly why humans ended up in so many different places.
So we are using Curiosity Chronicles this year. We were going to use the World History Project with my older daughter, but I decided to stick to Curiosity Chronicles, and we are just going to use the videos from the World History Project because that's my favorite part of that series or program anyways. They're sometimes trying to adapt their classroom activities down to, just one student at home can be a little difficult. So we are going to be using Curiosity Chronicles as our main spine, and then we'll be supplementing in with those videos to kind of extend our learning. As you saw there, we listened to the audiobook while we color and just take it all in. I do try to kind of flip through the pages so the kids can kind of see them, but we'll go back and we'll talk about what we learned while we do the workbook pages. We do both or all of the things. We do the workbook pages, we do the lap booking pages, but we do it interactive notebook style, and we do the timeline activities. So we do all of those things, and so that's kind of what my girls are working on here.
Along with any photosynthetic bacteria or algae that grows when I forget to clean the bowl. Globally, net primary production on land generally changes with latitude. Productivity is highest between the tropics and decreases.
So here we have switched now to science. We are using the science chunks from Elemental Science. I will link them down below for you guys. And then we are just beefing it up with some videos from Crash Course and maybe some other extension activities if I come across them for my older daughter. But we are going to be doing some interactive notebooking. That's why we have the notebook, that green notebook sitting there on the table. But we are... my girls are on their switches right now, but they are doing school. So the Curiosity Chronicles, the history program, has them do builds in Minecraft to kind of expand their learning and stuff. So they're working on their builds while they're watching this science video, getting a little multitasking done and taking in all the stuff. Of course, we reviewed and talked about everything that we learned in the video just to make sure that they were understanding. And you'll see us go through some resource books in a little bit, and then we put together our interactive notebook and we moved on with our day. So I really like utilizing group subjects to get through all of the subjects that we want to do, and it just saves me time from having to jump all over the place. So here my girls are filling new boxes that we got. I actually got these last year at the dollar store or Dollar Tree, and I forgot to do them. So this year we're doing them. They're little boxes for the kids. I put their names on them, and they get to put their special pens. Everybody has a pen color that they like using, so they get to put their special pens and things like that in there. And then they filled it with some fidgets, and I got them some stopwatches so my kids could work on timing their assignments, and just little things for them to put in there to utilize when we're doing homeschool. Fidgets really seem to help keep my kids kind of, focused a little bit better. So filling those up, putting their names on them, getting them ready for the year ahead. It was a really fun project to do for the first day of school. We had everything already on hand for this project, but it just really, really helped to kind of get them excited about having school things and new school stuff. And what does N say? Like Niki, like mom's name.
Everyone calls you Niki and we call you Mama.
That's right. Okay, what about this letter?
And I call you Mata.
G, and G says what?
Mom, I call you Mata.
Yep, you do. Shh. Answer the question. What letter is this? What does it say? Yes, it does say something. What does it say? Good job, Bracken.
That's what we moved.
I don't know what
One more. I gotta find it.
I don't know what the rest is.
These are all mixed up.
Bracken, put all the green pieces in a pile.
Okay, the last one, this one.
Puh.
Good job.
17, 18, 19, 20.
You did it. Good job. You want to do that one?
It's a bird. It's a bird. Is it a plane?
All right, trace your numbers.
I don't know how to do the bird.
Okay, start at 1. Draw a line to 2. It's okay. Go ahead. 2. Draw a line to 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this one gave you a little trick, didn't it? We got to go from 6 to 7. So 6 to 7, then 7 to 8. What comes next? 9.
This is
10. Oh, trick again. Did it trick you again?
it's so. I did.
So 9 to 10.
I did.
Good job, bud. All right, you're done. All right, so we are cleaned up from the little ones, and I'm about to take a short break, make smoothies for the kiddos, and then I've got to finish up a few things with the girls. So I will meet back here in a little bit with them. It is 4:18, so our day has taken much longer than it usually does, but we've had, you know, some technical things trying to get things up and running and working on a few things. And Tuesdays are just going to end up being a little bit longer for us for a little while because, or not for a little while, but probably from here on out, because we're trying to squeeze more into Tuesdays because it's the only day during the week where we don't have other things going on once co-op starts. So that is the update, and I'll meet you back here in a few minutes. So I got this at Target, this popsicle mold, and the things pop. The silicone pops out, but this part is hard plastic. Y'all, these are the best popsicle molds we've had to date. So it was a little pricey. I think this was like $15, and then, you know, it only makes a couple small ones, but works so well. I highly recommend this. I'll try to link it. But again, it was from Target, so. And we are back at it. This is me and my middle daughter. We are doing our Michael Clay Thompson. She is doing some sentence diagramming. And then here you will see us working through reading one of the books. She's again playing with the body thing while I read to her. Then we go through the activities together. And then, yeah, Michael Clay Thompson is going so well for us. We really love it. We are not quite finished with the year 1. So we're finishing that up. And then we'll move into year 2. Here you'll see us finishing up our day with sequential spelling. This is going well for us. I'm contemplating whether or not I'm going to keep it. It's going really well, but it's kind of taking a lot of our time, and my kids are doing a lot of vocabulary, so we shall see. The jury is out. All right, so we did not actually finish school. We started, I think I said we started around like 12:31-ish. And we did not get done until about 5 in the afternoon, and that is an exceptionally long day for us. Like it normally doesn't take us that long, but we did have a few technical things that we had to set up, had a few issues with, because we're, you know, doing some new things this year as far as like technology goes. We're using the homeschool planner. I had an issue with one of the passwords, still working on getting that. And then we had to like set up a bunch of the new programs and getting all of that going. And then just, you know, it just took longer. We took a bunch of breaks though. We had a break for a smoothie and a snack, and we had a break in between a couple of other things. And so it's all fine that it took us that long, but normally it doesn't take us that long on a typical day. But we had a pretty good first day, not too much that was, you know, too frustrating for anybody or anything like that. So it was pretty smooth sailing, and I think it's only going to get better from here now that we have like all of the technology stuff worked out and settled and ready to go. So thank you again for coming along with us today. Thank you again to all of the mamas that joined me in this collaboration today. I'm so happy you did. I hope you guys have enjoyed this look. Have you had your first day of school yet, or are you planning on doing it soon? And if you did have it already, how did it go for you guys? And I think that's going to be it for me today. So I think I'm going to sign off here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up if you have not already done so. And don't forget, you can always check us out over on Instagram at Homeschool-ology. Follow our journey along over there. And I hope you'll come back and chat with me again real soon. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.